Gunman accused of shooting and killing a U.S. postal worker during a road rage incident back in February pleaded guilty today to murder.
Donnie Ferrell fired 4 times at that postal truck in a fit of road rage. Tony Mosby somehow made a hand gesture of some sort, and it angered Donnie Ferrell. There was a reward for any information regarding this case up to $50,000. We now know 2 individuals in that car with the suspect. They cooperated with authorities. It is unclear if they are eligible or will receive any of that money.
This video contains the interrogation of a man who shot a postal worker during a road rage incident. In February 2018, Donnie Ferrell and his cousin went out with their girlfriends for the evening while the cousin was visiting in town. The group spent several hours hanging out and enjoying themselves, and Ferrell, who wasn't driving that night, had a few drinks too many. On the way home, a USPS vehicle passed them on the freeway, and something about it set off Ferrell's temper. He pulled his gun and shot at the van, causing it to careen into the retaining wall, killing the driver, Tony Mosby. When the police tracked Ferrell down 2 days later, there was a standoff outside his home before the police managed to bring him in for questioning.
I'm gonna put today's date as the 21st, 18. Time is 11:11. Donnie, you know, I've been working the case, and this case that I've been working, your name came up a few times in my case. All right. In this case, I know you were there. Okay. I know you were there, and I know really what happened. But I want to help me understand. Okay, what happened. And like I told you before, everybody make mistakes. No, you made plenty of mistakes. I made plenty of mistakes. All right. But at the same time, you know, sometimes our mistakes are more costly than others. All right. But at the end of the day, as men, okay, we own up to what we've done, right? And we move on, all right? Because guess what? This day too gonna pass, right? All right. Yeah. Sometimes you got to get over, you know, hurdles, all right? But what I need you to help me understand of why and how everything happened. Okay. So let's get down to and let's go back to start at Saturday. Okay. And Saturday is Saturday, and help me understand. We're talking about the 17th. Okay. All right. We're talking about Saturday the 17th. Okay. So a few days after Valentine's Day. Let's go from your day, starting Saturday morning, on up to right now, okay? So let's talk about that. So what did you do starting off Saturday? What happened?
Saturday, I don't know, I slept most of the day.
You was at home, right there in Hutchins?
Yeah.
Okay. So you and Chanel, y'all sleeping up in Hutchins, right? Okay.
Slept most of the day. Got up, my cousin wanted to go out, we went out.
Who's your cousin? I mean, we talking. Like I told you before. I mean, I don't have anything to hide right now. All right.
I mean, but you know, I ain't really trying to.
Even though Ferrell's cousin is completely innocent, he is still unwilling to give the detective the information.
Forget out of names, you know.
Okay. So all right. So this is okay. All right. We'll get to that later. All right. So you and your cousin, y'all, you contact him. He contact you. Who?
He contacted me.
He did. Okay.
He asked me to go out, so we went out, kicking it.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, we just shooting pool or whatever.
What did y'all? And then we talking about Saturday, okay? And this and Donnie, help. I'm gonna tell you this. Some of the questions and some of the things I'm gonna ask you, you know, you may hear me ask you a few times, but it's not that I think you lying or anything like that. But it's just that I'm trying to get a better understanding of what actually occurred. You see what I'm saying? All right. So you say Saturday. I don't want it to be where you say, okay, Saturday I slept for all day. Then hey, we, you know, like I said, we shot pool. Then we did. Now I want to know if you know, slept. Then you know, by what time you woke up, what time y'all went out, where all did y'all go and go from there?
Saturday. See, it's hard to pinpoint.
Okay,
Like,
that's okay. Okay.
but I know we slept.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know I be working on it a week, so
Mm-hmm.
we slept.
Mm-hmm.
Got up.
Mm-hmm.
I think we ate something.
Okay. And so, what time? What time was it? You said about 1 something. So, what time did your cousin contact you?
I can't even tell you. No, we didn't. It wasn't a 1 something when we woke up. We slept till about 5.
Oh, so y'all slept all day.
Yeah, we slept all day. So I said we slept all day.
Mm-hmm.
So it had to been around 6, 7 when he contacted me.
And what did he say?
She said, "Do I want to kick it?"
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Cool." I asked baby. She said, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
So we went and kicked it.
Y'all did. Oh, so what did y'all? What y'all
First.
Y'all hooked up with him?
Yeah, we hooked up with him. But before we did that, we went to the movies. Me and my girl, we went to see Black Panther.
It was a good movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went to see that.
Yeah.
Then we hooked up with them
Mm-hmm.
and chilled
So when y'all say you hooked up with them, where did y'all hook up at?
at the room
Where did they have a room at?
in the hotel.
You know which one?
Can't remember the name.
And what what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to understand. You know, I'm trying to picture this everything in my head, just like you're telling me. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
why.
I can't remember the name of that.
Could you describe the hotel?
Farrell has no trouble giving the details of the past 2 days. Since this was a crime of impulse, there's nothing in this time period to incriminate him.
It had colorful lights.
Colorful lights. Close. Where part of town?
Downtown, I believe.
Downtown. It's close by here because it's close to downtown.
I guess. I don't know. But it had colorful lights. It was like red, green, some stuff like that.
Mhm.
You know, some side of the building, whatever.
Okay.
Then from there we went to the house and went to sleep.
Okay.
At night.
So y'all, how long did y'all hang out with them?
Not that long, probably about an hour and a half.
So y'all just pretty much chilling. Okay. So now, what time you think you made it to the house?
Probably about 9, 10.
That night, and we talking about on the
Saturday.
that Saturday night. So y'all were in the house on Saturday at 9 o'clock. Okay, y'all didn't go nowhere else. Okay, so leave me up until Sunday. Okay, now Sunday is the 18th. Okay, so let's talk about Sunday. What you do Sunday? What time did y'all wake up?
Around the same time.
Around the
Because
same-
when we turned it in Saturday, we was kind of,
Mm-hmm.
a little tipsy or whatever. So
And I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm not worried about if y'all drunk, y'all smoke weed and nothing like that. I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just telling. I'm just want to put that out there. I'm not worried about that. I just need to know what happened so that way I can have a clear picture and understanding of everything. Okay. Yeah.
So when we turned it in Saturday, we was a little tipsy.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we slept.
Y'all slept.
Holiday. Got
Okay.
up and went back to the hotel and was kicking it with them. Then that's the night we went shot pool,
Mm-hmm.
kicking it for kicked it for a while that night.
So on the 18th, if we talking about now, we talking about Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sunday.
Sunday y'all kicked it for a while. So what time you think y'all hooked up?
Probably about 7.
7. Where did y'all hook up at? What location?
That's in the hotel.
Huh?
We met them at a little restaurant they was at, and then we followed them back to the hotel.
Okay. So y'all met them at the restaurant. You know what's the name of the restaurant?
It was a burger joint.
Burger joint. Okay. Have you ever eaten there? Okay. So y'all met at the burger joint, and then from there, and you said that was about 7 o'clock, and then y'all went back to the hotel. So what did y'all do after y'all went to the hotel? How long did y'all stay at the hotel first of all?
Probably for about an hour.
About an hour. So now we're at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
All right. So y'all at the hotel. So by 8 o'clock. So what did y'all do at the after that?
Went to shop pool.
I'm talking about. So anything between there, as far as like, did y'all go anywhere else from the hotel before y'all went to shop pool?
Nah, but after we left the burger joint, on the way back to the hotel, we stopped at the gas station. Then we went to the room, and then from the room we went to shop pool.
Okay. What gas station did y'all stop at?
I think it was a 7-Eleven
Where about?
downtown somewhere. It's close to the hotel, wherever the hotel is.
Okay. So when y'all stopped at the hotel at the 7-Eleven, who did you go inside the store? Did they go inside?
Yeah, we all went inside.
You and who else?
My cousin.
Okay. All right.
And his partner, his female.
Okay, so what do y'all? So y'all met them up there. So were y'all in 2 cars or?
When we went to the gas station, yeah.
Okay, y'all in 2 cars when the gas station. Okay, so everybody got out their cars and they went up in there, right? So after the gas station, y'all at 7-Eleven, what did y'all do?
We went to the room.
Y'all went back to the room. All right, and that's the hotel with the colorful lights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when y'all at the hotel, all right, what happened?
We just sitting listening to music, chopping it up.
Right. Okay. How long did y'all stay there?
Like I say, probably about an hour, hour and a half. It could have been 2.
So about eight something. Okay.
I don't think it was that early. It had to be a little later.
That's what everybody say about. What Fred say about 9?
About 9, 10 maybe.
Okay. So when y'all were at the room, where did y'all go from there?
To the shoe pool, to some little bar.
You remember the name of it?
Let me see. No, I would have to look on GPS.
Okay. Yeah. So was it a place that you guys had been before?
No.
So
We had GPS and we was looking for something to go do. Shoe pool. We was gonna go bowling, but it was too late for all that, so we just looked up a little pool hall.
So y'all went to the pool hall. Y'all pretty much had a good time. I'm pretty sure y'all were drinking and stuff like that, having a good time, right? Probably smoking. Were y'all smoking?
Smoke.
Oh, you don't smoke? Okay. Was anybody else smoking?
No, nobody smoked.
But everybody was just drinking. What you had to drink?
A beer, some beer. That's all I drink is beer.
What kind?
Bud Light. Well, at the bar they didn't have Bud Ice, so I drank Bud Light.
Okay, so you at the bar, you chilling, you having a good time with your lady, you with your cousin, who's with you?
Lady.
And his lady. So it's the 4 of y'all. So y'all pretty much y'all just having a chill night, enjoying each other's company, and just pretty much chilling, right? So when you guys you guys get there, how long did y'all stay?
We stayed for hours because we was real tipsy because I know everything is foggy.
Yeah.
Me, it's like I know I can remember leaving, but
Yeah. So what time did y'all actually get there?
I want to say around it had to be 10 something going on 11.
Okay. And y'all stayed? Did y'all stay the whole time till it closed, or how long did y'all stay?
We left about like a little bit before 2.
Okay, a little bit before 2. All right. So on the way from the pool hall, where did y'all go?
Back to the hotel.
Okay. So in between from the hotel, from the pool hall to the hotel before y'all get to the hotel, and this is where me and you, this is what I was telling you about earlier. How you got your whole life ahead of you, and we need to be honest with each other.
The interrogation has reached the critical point where the detective finds out whether Ferrell is going to be truthful or not. Ferrell may decide to take his chances, although his odds are not good. Right now on my Patreon page, you can watch the interrogation of a suspect who killed a man and then tried to run over a police officer while trying to escape. Watch him burst into tears during his interrogation, thinking it may help him get away with it. Watch this video and many more right now at patreon.com/Stranger Stories Plus.
And I need to know what happened, because I know I know that you guys there were several more stops before you guys went straight back to the hotel. I know you guys. I know other places that y'all stopped. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I need you to help me understand where y'all stopped and what happened.
Like I said, it's foggy. I don't remember stopping nowhere. After we left the bar, I don't remember stopping nowhere.
Okay. Huh?
I can't remember stopping nowhere else after we left the bar.
Okay. So all right. So which route did y'all take?
What, to the bar or just
No, going back to the hotel.
my fiance's? My fiance's.
Yeah. Which route? Like which way?
You said ride. I don't know. I wasn't driving.
I'm saying she was driving. So what kind of car was she driving?
An SUV.
What kind?
I think it's a Mazda.
You know what color it is?
Green.
Okay, green. So y'all, where are you seated at in the car?
Passenger side.
Which one? The back seat, front or front? So she driving? Okay, she driving. Okay, so
I'm like really half asleep. I'm like so faded.
okay. So Chantel, all right, she's driving.
Chanel.
I said Chantel, Chanel. Chanel, she's driving. Okay. You said you're in the front passenger seat. All right. All right. And who's behind you?
Like you talking about the car?
Yeah.
My cousin girl.
His girl. And that's what's her name?
I ain't even trying to give out no name.
Okay, so your cousin girl. All right, so girlfriend. Cousin. Okay, and then your cousin, he's back over behind her. Okay. All right. So when you guys are in the car, y'all coming home, all right, Did y'all take any back streets or y'all driving on the highway?
We was on the street for a minute. I know that because I remember I was leaning on the window. So I asked him, I'm like, man, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where you going? I remember asking him, like, where are you going? I said, I don't know. So we see GPS because he was lost.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did get on the freeway.
Okay, which freeway did y'all get on? Yeah, I mean, we talking.
I don't know,
honest with
man.
me.
I'm talking to you. I'm being straightforward as I can.
So y'all on the freeway? Well, okay, all right. How many vehicles on the road with you?
On the freeway?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe 3.
Okay. Well, can you describe? You remember the vehicles that
No, because I really wasn't paying attention like that.
Okay.
Because like I said, I was intoxicated, so I wasn't really focused on nothing that wasn't going on inside the vehicle.
Okay. So I know you said you want to focus on nothing that was inside the vehicle, but you focus on something outside the vehicle. Okay.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, you focus on stuff outside the vehicle.
I wasn't.
You said you wanted to focus on anything inside the vehicle.
No, I said I don't know. You asked me how many cars and you should describe them. I said I don't know because I wasn't focused on nothing outside.
Okay. So when y'all on the highway, y'all headed back to the hotel. All right. What happened?
When we heading back to the hotel?
Mm-hmm. Did you get into it with anybody? You didn't. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be straightforward with you, man. And like I have been the whole time. I know there's more to this case. I'm working a case where and I'm a homicide detective. Okay, right?
And you seem like a straightforward man.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I need you to be straightforward with me because I know I hadn't lied to you from the day one. When I came in, I hadn't been mean to you at any time. I've been straight and respectful to you, right? And that's how I plan to continue this conversation. I'm always going to be respectful to you. But at the same time, I got to get down to the bottom of this case, okay?
Right.
All right? And like I told you before, I've been doing a lot of homework regarding this case because, like I say, you're a father, you're a soon-to-be father, too. So, and you already told me that this young lady, that you love her to death. You told me that you said you'll die for this lady. You told me that, didn't you?
So I love her to death.
Right. But meaning that would you die for her too?
I would, yeah.
Right. That's to me. That's hey, I love you to death. I die for mine. You know what I mean? As far and also too for the kids. We live in a world that is crazy out here sometimes. All right. And like I told you, everybody make mistakes. I know. You were drunk, but you seem like a guy. I mean, you already told me earlier that you don't smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, but you seem like a guy that you probably drink, but you still understand, your action. You ain't gonna let yourself get that bad because you're a very intelligent guy, and I can tell that, But when I know on this highway, I'm gonna tell you something. Everywhere you go, right out here. You can't be missed by nothing, right? Someone can always tell where you are. Is that right?
What you mean,
like say, so what do you have out here? All right, you got when you drive down highways, you drive down the highways. You going to the red lights. You got all that. I know I drive through red lights. I see people. They license plates get flashed. All these type of things happen, right? So therefore, and then
like
cameras, you got what else? What else do we carry that's become so popular? Back in the day, we used to carry pages. Now we got cell phones, we got all those type of things. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of. I've been working this case and got a lot of information. You see what I'm saying? And also too, you weren't the only one in that car. You see what I'm saying? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you, when you put up $50,000, right, for a reward, okay. So that's why me and you. That's why I need to talk to you, okay. And that's why I need you to be real honest with me because I'd rather for me to tell your story. I mean, you to tell your own story than me to have to tell your story. I know you're not a cold-blooded killer, all right. I know you're not. I know you're not a cold-blooded killer. Are you a cold-blooded killer?
No, I'm not a killer.
Right. right? But at the same time, that night, when you were driving down that highway, or you were riding that car, there was an incident that occurred, okay? There was an incident that occurred.
Okay.
All right? And I know when you were driving on that highway, when you were riding on that highway in that car, in your girl's car, when she was driving, all right, I know that there was an incident where an individual may have been cutting you guys off.
A post office vehicle driven by Tony Mosby drove past Ferrell, and Ferrell became upset about some perceived slight.
All right? And you didn't like it. All right? And I don't know if he made a gesture towards you, flipped you off or whatever, but at that point in time, you had a gun on you. Did you mean to kill him?
Who said I killed him?
Did you mean to shoot at him?
Who said I shot at him?
I'm not gonna play no games with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I know you. These questions like you know.
I do. I know you fired at that guy. You know. I know you fired at that guy. I know you fired at the vehicle that he was in. All right. And you know that too. But I'm trying to get you to help me understand why.
I don't remember, man. I told you I was faded.
Huh?
I don't remember.
So, but even after the fact, I mean, you knew, right? I've spoken with Chanel, right? I've spoken with Antoine. I've spoken with Jessica. I've spoken with these folks. You see what I'm saying? So, you the only one, you the last one left. You think we just showed up at your house and picked you out of all these millions of folk? You think we did that? Just out of random, we say, hey, we're gonna mess with old Donnie Jr. today. You think we did that? No. That ain't the way it works. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I come to you when I tell you straight up, when I walk in the door, when I sit on this table, and I told you, say, man, look here, I'm gonna come to you, I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna be honest with you. All right? I ain't gonna feed you no fried ice cream. You hear what I'm saying? But I don't think I ask that you be honest with me. Okay? You're a young man. You got your whole life ahead of you. All right? But I need to know what happened. Did he make you that angry? Or was it just an accident?
I was faded.
You was faded. Okay.
I was real life out of it.
The gun. How long you owned the gun?
I ain't owned it that long. It was not even mine. It was given to me.
It was given to you. Who gave it to you?
Some guy.
Really? How? What kind of gun is it?
38.
38. What color?
Chrome.
Chrome. What color? What color handle?
Black.
Black. You keep rounds in all the time?
Not all the time. Just sometimes.
Sometimes. All right. But y'all know you probably keep it for protection, huh?
And the only reason I had it, to be honest with you, being honest, because I was working at 7-Eleven. That's why it was given to me.
Okay.
Because I was working up there.
And for the past robbery, I mean, that's understandable. I mean, you got to protect yourself at all time.
I don't carry guns. I ain't.
Whether Ferrell typically carried the gun for protection or not doesn't matter. Mosby was no threat, and Ferrell is going to have difficulty gaining any sympathy during his trial.
I ain't even like that, so.
But we talking about this guy here. But this man didn't deserve to die. You know what I mean? This man that you shot and killed. This man was at work. You hear me? He was working, making his second delivery. All right? At work for the postal service. Okay? And people make mistakes. You know, you think this man was worried about y'all trying to act on purpose, trying to cut y'all off? No. All right? This man, the only thing he was doing is getting on the highway. You see what I'm saying? The only thing he was doing is getting on the highway, man. You know, and yeah, I mean, I know Chanel wasn't. She was under influence. She was driving a little erratic, you know. But then all of a sudden, you know, she pulled on the side of him. Then y'all get in the front, and you fire off. You know, we talking, man. You know what I'm saying? You fire off, and this man, he hits the wall. You know, I mean, at this time, I mean, Man, we get on the scene. I mean, this man has lost his life. You see what I'm saying? This man got a family. This man got, sisters and brothers.
Donnie Ferrell pleaded guilty to 1 count of murder of an employee of an agency of the United States government and 1 count of discharging a firearm during a crime of violence. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Thank you for watching. Check out my Patreon link in the description below and drop a like on this video. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. I'm always curious to read what you thought of the case.